Thank you very much for the opportunity. What I want to say is that the Electoral Commission bosses, Jim Mensah, Bosman Asare, and the other one, what is his name?
Samuel Tete.
They should know better. If they are collecting money from the APP to do collection, they should just stop it. They should remember, especially the Mensah told us that if you are aggrieved after declaration, no collection can be done. It's 10 hours days in 2020 at Tachimansaf or Tachimansaf, where they kill the people. So what has changed? He can't be choosing what to do and what not to do. The law is not, she is not the law. The law is there. Whatever it is, they have lost. They should go back and reorganize and see whether they can come back.
Thank you so much. Have a blessed day as well. I'll take my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Hello, madam.
Who's speaking, please?
Yeah, I'm Ima from Amamole.
Ima from Amamole. How's Amamole this morning?
Yeah, everything is cool. Once our presidential candidate has been declared with a overwhelming majority in parliament, I mean, everything is cool at Amamole.
I see. How was the atmosphere in Amamole during the election? Was it peaceful? Was there tension? Talk to us.
Yes, Amamole was very peaceful.
Okay.
In fact, I was one of the agents.
I see.
In fact, there wasn't any discrepancies. We collated our results and declared in a peaceful mood. Amamole was very peaceful.
Fantastic. So not like what we're seeing in other places, a lot of tension, chaos, arguments, and so on.
Exactly. Even,
okay.
In fact, let me say almost about 98% across the Trobu constituency, all the police stations were peaceful. Yeah,
fantastic.
Comparing to the other constituency.
Okay, well, that's good to hear. Thank you for that update. I'll get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Sister Helen. Please, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
I'm doing better.
You're doing better?
Yes.
Okay, and who's speaking, please?
I'm Ben from New Achimota.
Ben from New Achimota. What's the atmosphere in New Achimota this morning? How was it during the elections?
Oh, actually, I was not here during the voting. I went to the central region.
Okay, that's where you vote?
Yes, please.
I see.
And everything was peaceful.
Sure.
Everything that we did over there was peaceful, and the jubilation was also awesome.
I see. Very interesting.
When I came back here, everything is also peaceful over here. So I suggest, or I think that everything was okay during the election time. But I want to praise you these TV stations. 3FM, TV3, Unia.
Thank you so much.
People have done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
You have easily explained 24 hours economy. You have done everything to explain the policy of John Dramani Mahama, 24-hour economy. We saw how you guys were on your feet, giving us information, breaking news. In fact, you are indeed the election command center.
Oh, thank you so much for that. We appreciate it. We do this in tandem with you. We do this in connection and collaboration with you. I get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Helen.
Who am I speaking with?
This is Collins.
Collins from Amamole. You are back?
Yeah. Yes. No, I called this, but I'm not back because maybe if somebody call Collins, maybe it's not me.
Okay, it's old age. Let's hear you, please.
Let me greet
you have the floor.
My only one boss, that's Johnny Hughes. Wherever he is, I greet him this morning.
Sure.
And as my brother said, Trobo constituency was very peaceful. We won't give the credit to Electoral Commission. The credit is for we, the citizens. We voted peacefully because the procedures were smooth and accurate. As my brother Yuma said.
Right.
So the credit is not going to any favor of Electoral Commission. And let me end. You people do a wonderful job.
Thank you so much.
Media General, Onia TV, 3FM, and Onia FM. We did a fantastic across Ghana television and radio station. Media General, you are best of the best.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you too. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, E11.
E11, it's great to hear your voice. How were the E-elections?
Thank with you. Media Junior, fantastic.
Thank you so much.
The way to the 24-hour policy. And I don't even know if to describe you as Ghana CNN or Ghana BBC. In fact, you are correct.
Thank you so much.
So, Charlie, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, that was
my teaching was on Media General 24/7.
Wow.
And this one there, I'll plead with what? The incoming president, John Mahama, to the world was Media General. So the Joe man just carried down. Because I was smart, I'll check what station and what they're also doing the same thing. I said, it's really showed that you are in the system for a long time. I never regretted watching way back when you are showing Acapulco Bay and those days. Oh, Charlie, you have to pay.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for that.
See, Madam Jenaduko Emerita, we want you to come back and explain to us what is meant by it is finished. It has never happened before. That someone declaring the result, then after saying it is finished.
But the process is finished. The process is finished. Yeah,
what is finished? If I were to be you, by saying that, then you pen down your resignation letter. Because for me, if JM did not even work, I have a lot of what procurement breaches against you. And due to that, you by all means go. And I assure you, on the 7th, the day your mama will be calling me, just tell the military men around you to go. Because we can't afford to be
No. Thank you, Eben, for that. I'll get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Madam Helen.
Yes, who's speaking, please?
Yeah, please, you didn't allow me to go to my main issue.
Oh, apologies for that. You have the floor. Let's hear you, please.
Yeah, please. Let me also commend you people. In fact, we
Thank you.
To TV3. Had it not been your platform, in fact, since that happened across the length and breadth of this country, we wouldn't have seen those things. So we are commending you guys. In fact, you are number one, as Collins and Eben said. So we are commending you.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah, my issue is, I would like to know, please, I need an education. Anything is possible. In case the Chief Justice resigns before 7th January, Ellen, I want you to educate me. Who has the next mandate to swear in John Mahama? Because these people, anything is possible. And once Akufo-Addo is leaving, it's likely all those heads of institutions, Electoral Commission, though Chief Justice is by appointment, but she can willingly resign. So please, I need education. Please educate us.
All right.
So that we know in case he resigns.
I'll keep this question in mind so that we can answer it for you. You say it is possible. Okay. Let me get on to my next caller. Hello, good morning.
Oh, yes, Bella, it is possible. That's why Ghanaians have changed the president.
Hajia, good morning. Hajia, where are you speaking to us from? Good morning.
I'm speaking from Medina.
Fantastic.
I'm speaking from Medina, the freedom fighter from Medina, the voice of Sosu. That's Hajia.
And how was the election period in Medina? What was the atmosphere like?
Very smooth, just some little problem. Something we've never experienced in Medina happened because the Medina MPP was bringing a Galamsey campaign to Medina as their PC. So in the when after collecting our ballot papers in the polling stations, some gunshots went on. It has never happened since 1992 in Medina, but 2024 it happened. Some exchange of gunshots from the NPP to the NDC people. And
so Haja, this is alleged by you. You said there were some alleged gunshots coming.
No, not alleged. Not alleged.
You were there.
I was the one who was called. They shot my boy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Hopefully there were no casualties. Everybody is still alive.
Casualties.
Okay.
No casualties though. So
all right.
What I want to tell Ghanaians is that elections are over.
That's right.
Let's all bring hands together and make the Ghana we want ourselves. John Mahama alone and his 60 ministers cannot do it. Me and you will do it. And my advice to those who are saying Ghanaians vote for John Mahama, so he should bring Kenke to one city. They should advise their people that they should stop smuggling the fertilizer. Because wherever they will take it, we will arrest them and take the fertilizers and give it to the farmers. When the farmers take the fertilizer, they will see how food will boom in this country. Because it is fertilizer that we use
Absolutely.
to cultivate and bring maize, beans, and everything. So when maize is over in Ghana, Kenya will come to 50%.
Fantastic. Haja, thank you for your submission. I'll take a few more calls and then we'll truncate the community voices segment. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Madam Helen.
Good morning. Who am I speaking with?
This is Ajimi Victor calling from Keta constituency. Where Rollins is from, Madam.
Keta doing this morning? What's the atmosphere?
By His grace, we are fine. GM has won with more than 2 million votes, so we are okay with this.
Hey, you say more than 2 million. I think at the last count it was 1.6. So you've added some 400,000.
It was left with about 3 regions where GM was leading almost about 500,000.
Oh, I see.
So when they added to 1.6, it's more than 2 million.
I'm with you.
Madam Helen, you see, the EC officials, I think they are more political than legal.
Why do you say so?
If they have any issue, do you know what they told us during the Judgment Staff in 2020? They said if you have any issue, you should go to court. So all those be bright and the staff that they are saying that they should stop wasting their time. We are going to swear them in on 6th December. If they like, they should come and do something. They should go to court. The AC and ABB, they should go to court. They don't have anything to say. We are having the power now, and we are going to use it. Madam, have a good morning.
Have a fantastic morning. Let me take my last caller. We'll park it for community voices. Hopefully make some way for the sports team, and then we'll get into our big issues of the morning. Hello. Apologies. I've lost that caller there. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Helen.
Yes. Who's speaking, please?
My name is Abulu. You can call me Common Sense.
Mr.
If
Common
you are
Sense.
Happy the way the election went, you can call me Akukon Kiti.
What do you have for us?
It's possible that
how was it?
Kiti can break down the digitalization.
Wow.
It was good.
Okay.
I'm calling from Pokwasi. As
yes.
Collins and Ima said, we had a peaceful election inside Klubu constituency. And it's not that your callers were praising Media Junior. Media Junior deserve award from the EC.
Thank you.
And the NCC, because it looked like there was a sponsorship from NCC and EC to you people. You did fantastic. You saved Ghana. I can say this election was won by Media General.
Thank you. We were not on the ballot though, but thank you.
No, anything that drops, the way you people keep, three arms like a triangle, every information, every Ghanaian was watching you, and you directed this country. Peace in this country, I can say you people contributed over 70 to 80%. If not because of the way you people are dropping information, by now maybe this country. So Ghana was the election was won through Media General, and we are happy. We have consumed digitalization.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great morning. Let me take my final caller of the morning. Hello, good morning.
I am back again, Ellen.
Yes, who's speaking?
So, Ben from New Ajimota.
Sure.
These numbers that Ghanaians have given to NDC in Parliament, there is a saying that to whom much is given, much is expected. I want my NDC party to use these numbers wisely to better Ghanaians by prosecuting those who intentionally, unlawfully taking the resources of this country. NDC should never sit down in this 9th parliament that we are going. Should just be bragging about these numbers. More than 2/3, right? I believe so.
I believe so.
Yeah. So they should never sit down and be bragging on TV and on radio. And we, the fans, also, we have a lot to, because Ghanaians has given us everything. So it is better our leaders, our party leaders, will use it wisely to better. Because if NDC stays, me, for instance, I can't speak. Because there's no way I can sit down and look into the face of the rotten thing and still speak for the thing that is being rotten.
You say you speak up.
Yes,
that's what democracy is all about.
I'll make sure that I'll blast my own party.
It's important.
My own party.
It's important.
Yes, because
Thank
we
you.
voted for them to come and make our lives better, to come and take us from the dangerous pit that MPP has put us into. So if you come and mess up, Charlie,
we'll speak up.
NDC, you will never get it easy.
Thank you so
I
much.
hope that John Dramani Mahama will make good things better for we all Ghanaians. so that we can feel comfortable as we vote for them. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Have a blessed morning. We'll park it here for community voices. Make way for the sports. Bileshan is in the house and he's got the latest for us. But we've got some more interesting conversations happening this morning as we dissect the happenings of the election. Let me say good morning to Bill. Bill, good morning to you. I like your suits. You're looking very green. Is it green for money? Green for, are you going into farming, for vegetation? What's up?
Oh, everything's up.
And a fresh lineup.
Yeah.
A fresh haircut.
Yeah.
And also a revival of the curls. Is that your natural hair?
I already have curls, yeah.
Oh, okay. You've enhanced it with a little.
Yeah, just a little.
Hey, the weekend was sweet.
It was. It was. And I must say you were an MVP at the election command center.
Thank you so much.
Most valuable player.
I love that. I'm getting a lot of commendation. It's not coming with dollars though, but I mean, how are you gonna do it?
The dollars will come.
Dollars can cry now, yeah, but we've got a new president-elect, and by extension, that means we're going to be see a facelift or at least a change in the sports ministry. I don't know whether the sports fraternity is throwing out names as yet. We've seen it, in the finance side. People are mentioning KC Latoforsen, Honorable, and so on. What is the sports fraternity making of this?
Yeah, so I mean, I've seen a number of comments, especially on social media. Of course, Mustafa Yusuf is someone who is deemed as one of the worst sports ministers that has ever been in power.
Is that the narrative that's surrounding?
That's a narrative that has been flying
Is
around.
it just because of the mishaps with the Black Stars, with the African Games, all of those issues?
Everything. I mean, everything. A lot of issues happen under his watch, and people just deemed him not. And again, I mean, he didn't come in as someone who was even sports inclined in the first place. So that brought a lot of questions. And so the names that have been thrown around, one is Van der Poy, who was a sports minister during Mahama's reign at some point. And he was someone that people were saying that he was holding the GFA into account. He was basically operating as like a check and a balance for the GFA and, getting them to do what is right. And so he's a name that has been thrown around in the last few days. But that also depends on Mahama, who he chooses. I've also seen a name, Benunu Mensah, who is part of the Olympic Committee here in Ghana, and of course people are also skeptical about him and his job because of what's been happening with the Olympic Committee, and they don't think they've been really performing as well. So that is also another thing they would look at. But the name that has really been flying around is Van der Poy, who they deemed someone who would do a very good job as a sports minister.
So when we talk about somebody who's sports inclined, how important is it for a ministry like this? That conversation has also come up, whether or not we put the right type of candidate for the right role. I mean, does this person have to be an ex-sportsman? What kind of credentials should our next sports minister have?
What I believe personally is maybe he should have worked in some way, in some capacity in the sports industry. Maybe not an administrator, but someone, even if you're a lawyer and you've worked in the sports industry, even as a lawyer, you would understand what goes into that industry. And so if you have some kind of experience in there, then you understand the kind of problems that are there and the kind of solutions that are needed for those problems. And so if you have experience there, it's just easier to tackle some issues that are very, very necessary to tackle. Of course, there's always that talk of the Black Stars and how they've been performing in the last few years. In fact, in 2024, they've only won 2 games out of 13, which is really, really terrible. And there's also the youth national teams. Recently, the Black Maidens returned. That's Ghana's under-17 women's team. They were banned 2 years ago for age cheating. And that has been a conversation that has been there with the youth national teams, not just the Black Maidens, the Black Satellites at some point. And so these kind of issues, plus that of the lesser-known sports where we saw the athletics team, drop batons at the Olympic Games, all of these have to be handled and have to be fixed and have to be developed to a point where we can appreciate. Even in boxing, we didn't have a boxer in the Olympic Games. That is a shocker because
Bugom is home to some of the finest,
exactly. And yet. So these are kind of the issues that have to be handled. Boxing has to improve, the athletics, the football, all of these
Talk
factors.
less of our Paralympics, which is in a sorry state. Everything. Well, the man with the green suit and the fresh lineup is here. Bill Sean is taking over now for some sports. This is still 3FM Sunrise on 3FM 92.7.
3FM 92.7. Urban Lifestyle